Warning: this Let's Play may contain discussions including, but not limited to, sexual references, drug use, and violence. It will certainly contain vulgar language and radical lunatic left-wing discussions. It is not intended for younger audiences. Okay, that MIDI music, though. Welcome, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. Today's game is a new game, Sea Rogue, for the for MS-DOS. As usual, let me read out a disclaimer here. The way I choose my games is kind of strange. As a matter of fact, on second thought, rather than just the disclaimer, let me explain a few things. Just in case you're new here, again, my name is Thorn. This is the Game Design Lexicon. Here we play old games, typically, sometimes some new ones. Today is our Retro PC Day, and we are going to be playing an MS-DOS game called Sea Rogue, a treasure hunting game, which has a kind of a repetitive soundtrack here real quick. Anyway, I choose my games by, I have huge lists of games, right? Like, I have a list of most of the games that were released for MS-DOS, a list of most of the games that were released for Windows 3.1, a list of most of the games that were released for the Amiga, most of the games for the Commodore 64, and out of those lists is how I choose my Retro PC game. I choose a large amount of them and put them in what I call a short list, right? In the short list, I also have console games, too. I choose console games for the major consoles, which I have lists of everything that was released for them from about the PS2 generation all the way back to the Atari 2600, right? And then I put them all in the short list. Currently, my short list consists of about 1,000 games, a little over 1,000 games. And then I have a next list where if I intend to play a game soon, I'll put it in the next list. So the next list only has maybe like a dozen games in it. The short list has thousands of games in it. And this has been in my short list for a while. I finally moved it over to my next list because I got brave. One of the reasons why I kind of put off games like this is they are complex and it takes a bit to figure them out. And in the case of this one and some of the other ones, the manuals are excessively large for them. This one's a 172-page manual. Luckily, only about half of it was relevant for reading ahead of time, so I had to sit and read that, and that was fun. And yeah, anyway, so that's where we are. Also, not really sure who the desk agent is. About an hour ago, I guess he popped into my channel and let me Google that for you. I'm going to assume that has something to do with something I posted on Reddit not too long ago. Because I said something on Reddit that I mentioned was easily Googleable, or web search or whatever. Anyway, so I haven't figured out yet whether or not I'm going to create a new crew on this or not. So let's head over there first. Oh. So view a character. What do we got? So it looks like I have created a character at some point, but I'm going to delete that character. That's Shelza. Right. Delete this character, yes. So we do have a list of characters already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I think there's 5 different classes. And you need one of each character, right? So I guess We got 2 RT Garretts? Why do we have 2 RT Garretts? Oh, it looks like the other character. Delete the second RT Garrett, I guess. Yes. And I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and make new characters. I don't really know. So let's let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Why not? The captain's going to be female. She's going to be the captain. And regenerate attributes. Now, the big thing about attributes is you definitely want a high loyalty. You want a high intelligence, because those give skill points. You want a high endurance, because it has to do with how well you dive. So, what we want to do... Charisma is probably really good for the captain, so probably a good idea to keep on that. I don't know if loyalty is as big. Ooh, look at that one. Dexterity, wisdom, intelligence is really good. Charisma. It says to get them as close as you can to 20. Which, I mean, sometimes yes, sometimes no. That one's pretty good. Wisdom's kind of crappy. Dexterity's really high. Charisma's really high. So let's go ahead and let's go no on that. Okay, so now we have skill points. Give me a second. Let me pull up the manual here. I want to look at the skills and see which skills are best for each character. Operating instructions. Really? No. Forming a crew. Ship's equipment, upgrading ships. Finding, exploring a wreck. Did I miss it? Where's the index here? Let me go to the beginning of the manual here. Let me show you what I'm looking at here, actually. Wrong. PDF, right? So that is... Where is my PDF? Oh, Sumatra. There we go. So, zoinks. So, Sea Rogue. I have it reversed so it doesn't shine white in my face. So, look for these other games from MicroProse software. Flames of Freedom, by the way, is the second part of Midwinter. I know I've mentioned... Oh, and Midwinter's on that list, too. I know I've mentioned Mike Singleton before on this stream. Those are his games. And needless to say, this is by MicroProse, so... Let's see, getting started, your crew, building a crew, page 26 is where I want to go. So let's head over to 26. Here we go. Officer attributes, skills. This doesn't say what skills are good for... I remember there being a list of what skills were good for each character. So, I mean, you know... If I'm going to do this, I might as well do it right? Building a crew, forming crew, experience points, replace character, your navy, ship's equipment, torpedoes, cargo, bridge controls, captain stations. Where are the skills? Locating a wreck. Let's see, selecting options, saving the crew. Why am I having a problem finding this? Finding and exploring a wreck. Oh, here we go. Skills, page 67. Duh. Okay, 67. Skills, here we go. So, captain, safecracking, diplomacy, treasure appraisal, and archaeology are the ones that I want to concentrate on. So, and of course, everybody kind of wants, everybody wants diving, underwater combat. So, I got, what, like 30 points? So, treasure appraisal is pretty important. Oh, shit, 5 at a time. Okay. No worries. Archaeological, diving. I'm going to skip on combat for the captain. Let's do safecracking. I guess that's more important than treasure appraisal. If I can't get it, I can't appraise it, right? Let's call her Shelza Winterbottom. How about that? Save this character. Yes. Okay. Sounds awful slim on this. I guess only at the beginning. I may have to do something about that. We'll see. So let's generate another character. Let's do an all-female team. Why not? weapons diving officer. And choose a photo for this character. Doesn't matter. Let's choose the redhead. Why not? Regenerate attributes. Yes. Okay, so I need really good loyalty. That's oh. Yeah, let's keep that one. That's a good one. No. So this is our weapons officer. If we go back to the instructions, weapons officer, ordnance handling, evasion, naval combat, diving operations, right? Which I guess those are really the only one there. So let's do diving, underwater combat, ordnance handling, naval combat, diving operations, and evasion. Now, let's also do naval combat. Now, I won't have to worry about this stuff very much at the beginning, because at the beginning level, name, Phyllis McCrevis. How about that? Save this character. Yes. So now we have a weapons operator. Let's delete these other ones so I can get them out of our way. Oh, look at that old grizzled son of a bitch. Let's see. Delete Duke Warrington. Yes. Oh my God. Delete Steven Sleepy Sonar. Really? Is that really his name? Delete Marlene Mappy McDaniels. I like Mappy though. That's an awesome name. Delete Scarlett Smith. Yes. Oh, did I hit yes? I can't tell. Oh no, I didn't. Yes. Delete Pamela Andrews, like Pam Anderson. That doesn't look like Pam Anderson. Okay, let's see. View character. Okay, so now we got one more to delete, and then we'll only have our crew there. I like some of those names, though. I guess those are probably some of the characters that I might have created previously. I tried to start to play this, but didn't get very far. Speaking of which, let me get some music going, because this is kind of on the quiet side. Okay, VLC. And a new version of VLC. Shit. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Shit. Don't do that. It needed permission. God damn it. Install. Error opening for writing. Ignore. Who cares? We just need the VLC for the music, you bastard. That's awful quiet. Okay, yeah, run VLC. That's what I wanted to do to begin with. Open recent. Open file. There we go. Hey. Okay. So, where were we? We were on generate a new character. Female, as always. This is going to be our sensor officer. And let's choose her. It's weird that it didn't let me choose the captain's photo. Regenerate. Ooh, close. Regenerate. There. Oh. That's nice. No. And she, I'm guessing, signature recognition, mineral detection. Probably want to do diving and underwater combat for her too. Mineral detection. Let's go ahead and give her rec research too. Mineral detection, signature recognition. That's probably the most important. Let's also, I guess, give her another rec research. Name for this character. Wilhelmina. Shit, I don't know. Smith. Yes, save that character. Okay, so that's 3 down. I think we need 6 total or 5 total, I think. Female again. That would be 6 total. This is going to be the navigation officer. And we'll give her this one. I guess we'll have to scroll next to see if there's more. Yes, regenerate until we got all fucking great abilities. All triple digits, or double digits, not triple digits. And decent double digits. Like, yeah, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Navigation officer again. Diving, underwater combat, cartography, treasure maps, cartography, treasure maps. And this is Yasmin. Mackie. There we go. Totally made up. Okay, now let's generate another character. Who's next? Female. And that's going to be our communications officer. What else we got here? Oh. Nice. Regenerate attributes. Yes, definitely. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Don't like that intelligence. Intelligence is probably one of the most important skills. She communications officer. She can't have a low charisma, can she? That's probably not a good idea. So let's keep rolling. Gotta have a good loyalty. That's necesito. No, close but no cigar. That one's not bad. Intelligence could be better. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that. And let's see. Always diving and underwater combat. Oh shit, is that all she had? Oh no. How about delete me? Save this character? No. Okay, generate a character. Female. Communications officer. And let's see. So we need a better intelligence than that, right? Apparently. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. And so I guess she has 20 points, which I guess is better than she had last time. Last time I guess she only had less than that. So message decoding, rec identification. Let's go ahead and give her diving and then rec identification some more. Let's call her Suki Tamagotchi. That's probably racist, but it is what it is. Okay. Generate a new character. Female. And this is our engineering officer. And I guess that's the last one here. Regenerate. Ooh, that first one's pretty good. That intelligence isn't going to cut it. Intelligence has to be over 15. Just as a straight up. Ooh. Ooh. That's good. Okay, so repair equipment, engine operations, damage control. Let's also give her diving. Let's go ahead and give her underwater combat. If I don't have enough people with underwater combat. Let's see, repair equipment, engine operations, and damage control. Okay, and let's call her Glinda. No, not Glenda. Glinda Winslow. Okay, save this character. Yees. So now we generated our own crew, right? So form a crew. Captain, Shell's a Winterbottom. Phyllis McCrevis is our weapons officer. Wilhelmina Smith is our sensor officer. Yasmin Mackie is our navigation officer. Communication officer is Suki Tamagotchi. Engineer officer is Glinda Winslow. So we now have our crew. Let's get started. Start a new game. And we have our crew formed. For years, you have felt a pull towards the sea. I guess we can kill that music right now. shit. I didn't get to read that. Oh well. We're gonna do Novus starting off. And here we go. Can we pause? Oh yeah. Oh, no, that's weapons. Let's see. How do we get out of here? Port aft, maybe? No? Shit. Okay, I better find the controls. They're on the very last page of the manual. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. How the fuck do I get it? Oh no, I don't want to fire my shit. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is interesting. So function keys get me from one location to the next. So for example, we have I guess the captain's area. We have the weapons officers area. We have standard SQ, bow, sonar. This is the sonar guy, right? Navigation. We have communications. We have engineering, right? Engineering, what else do we got? This is where we started off. It's been 1 minute, 28 seconds since we started. Let's see, map keys F8. So that'll take us to the map. Oh, nice. That's interesting. Okay. Now, of course, time's moving without us, so finding a way to pause would probably be a good idea. One key in plotting, let's see, search for a wreck, diving old wreck map, diving modern wreck, encounters combat. So I don't really see a pause key or anything. The music's really jaunty. Ship movement. So, increase speed. So, I guess I should probably be following the tutorial. I don't know what half this shit does. Is that speed? Course speed, 15. Okay, so that is speed. Okay, course. I know I can hit the, like, arrow keys, I think? Yeah, because now we're changing course, right? So what I should probably start off with is I should probably start off with the tutorial, because I'm not going to know what I'm doing otherwise. So, luckily the only thing that my head is blocking is the time right now, so... Oh, another weird thing about this game, I was reading the entry for the bad guy in this game, which only appears when you do it on higher than the Novus level that we're on. But it says right here, his name is Evil Eddie, right? Eddie's enterprise has become the fad following of business groupies for the last few years, similar to the nation's infatuation with Donald Trump during the late 1980s. So this is the third computer game that I think I've played on my stream here that's knocked Donald Trump back in the early 90s. Anyway, just thought I had to mention that. Tutorial, let's see. Create crew, start a new game, first clue. You will be able to read a brief history and will receive your first clue. Jot down your coordinates, don't worry. You'll be able to review them on board your ship. I think that's in the captain's quarters. So I can go to, like, the captain's log. Review, maybe? Oh, no. And you can enter in captain's log stuff, too. Let's archive information. Longitude, west 80 degrees, 26 minutes, latitude... What is that? Maybe that's where we need to go, I think? Nothing to appraise, cargo manifest, personal statistics, that's me. So we need to go to 8028, 8026, 2856. So I think that's here, right? What is this? No, that just takes us back there. It's going to take us a second to get used to what everything is here. Okay, 5 minutes going. Let's see. The bridge. Bridge will be displayed first. Full functionality of the displays available. Your Navy starting page. 2 ports, half the screen. Let's see. Clicking on the icons or pressing F1 through F6 will take you to appropriate officer stations. Clicking on the map icon or pressing F8 will take you to the manual plotting map. So, and what is F7 again? F7's nothing? Dude, don't tell me that music is gonna sit and repeat the whole time. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I think that's where we need to go. Archive information. Let's see. Heading indicator, course. How do we figure out where we are, though? I mean, well, I know where we are. That's on the map, right? So we are right here. What is that? Is that a ship coming at us? They're coming right for us! Let's see. This? Navigation computer. Plot a course. So... Aha! So maybe I should have wrote down... Let's go ahead and escape out of that. Let's go back to Captain's Archive Information. Let me write that down really quick so I know where to go. Shit. Not the Captain's Log, goddammit. Archive Information. Okay. So, west 80 by 26. North 28 by 56. Right? So then we'll go to our map. And plot a course. Oh, navigation, that's right. Ship's log, current location, area maps, treasure maps. We don't have any treasure maps, do we? No. No treasure map. Oh, we've lost some fuel. So those are the different maps. Current location. Let's see. Plot new course. So 28. 2856. So it's going to be right along here. And then 80. Oh shit. 80. What? 8026. So that's like right off the coast of Florida, right? Oh, that other thing up there was our ship. So now we're going to west 80 by 15, which is just a little bit away from where our location is. And it's going to take us 19 hours to get there. Communication officer reports an incoming message from the local Coast Guard. The weather in your area is reported to be windy. Well, thank you, Mr. Communication Officer. Let's see. What's on ship's log? Ports of call? No. Wrecks identified. Naval battles? None. Entire ship's log. So, absolutely nothing here. So... Is this thing actually... So we're not actually going anywhere. Does it say fuel 241? We just used a shit ton of fuel. Oh, so we're at our location already. Okay, so... Side scan, signal analysis, search mode. What is this? So... we want to go this way a little, right? How do we, I guess, turn? So we want a course heading of... Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm identifying stuff, so... Let's see, how do we change course? Oh, there we go. How do we center? Okay. So we need to go about 270. And I guess that's a break. I still don't have any way to pause this, do I? Oh, there is a way to pause DOSBox. I can't remember how, though. Let me look that up real quick before I break here. Let's see, DOSBox pause. So, special keys. Here we go. Of course, I've been on this page before. Oh, hey, I don't have a pause key. Alt F16 on OS X. So, I have no way to pause it. Great. Let's see. I wonder if I can save. Music and sound. Oh, hey, I can turn the music off. That's good. Anyway, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing... we are currently playing Sea Rogue for MS-DOS. Wonderful treasure hunting game for the MS-DOS platform. If you like the content here, make sure you give us a follow down below on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is GMT -6. Or, of course, you can catch us over on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button to know when we're coming out with new videos, which is regularly. I'm going to take a short music break, kind of figure out a little bit of the logistics of what I'm doing here. And we will continue with some more Sea Rogue for MS-DOS.